Hey Hebrew fans, this is Todd. Let me try to find my video myself. I know I should probably post these on, let's see. There we go. Sold out. Hey, I got the video right off the bat this time. Hooray! Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into my point of powerness. Let's see you guys' comments. So, as many of you guys know, this guy sold out. I'm not sure how fast he sold out, so I'm hoping you guys can tell me. We'll see who all joins us. So, I was kind of happy I actually was able to get this figure. So I did kind of luck out a little bit. I know not everybody fared as well. Let's see who's joining us. Hey, Black Phoenix 77. Thanks for joining us, man. Yeah. Hard to believe he actually sold out so quick. I was hoping he'd last a little bit longer. I think someone told me he had Randy Savage. Let's see, Masters, WWE figure. He had his face. And the angry face. Oh. You know, I have that figure. Forgot I got him for the Hordak armor. I guess I could have looked at his face to see. Yeah, his beard's different. It's not the same face. Okay. Whew. I was really hoping it was not. Anyway, let me go ahead and close those. Let's get back to our thing. Let's see who's all on here. Bam Bam White scored 2. Excellent job, man. I wasn't interested enough to try to get one. I didn't even know who he was until a few days ago. Yeah, well, for those that don't know, let's go through his little storyline here. I know I covered it last night, but being you might have new people on here. Mike Fee got 3. So did you have to buy 3 because it matched your name? Is that the deal, man? Mike Fee got 3. So he rides a mechanical horse into battle. He's He-Man's friend and friend of the Royals. He was duplicated by a magic mirror that made an evil version of him. That evil version convinced He-Man to go inside Castle Grayskull in order to get the secrets of Castle Grayskull. The good version of him tricked Skeletor into looking in the mirror and made a good version of Skeletor that went and warned everybody at the palace. There he is finding the secrets. The secrets. You know, the sorceress, she sits around all day long doing nothing, and look at this mess. I mean, He-Man works all day long chasing bad guys, and she can't even clean up. What is her problem? And look at this. I mean, she thinks she should organize some stuff. Maybe ask Man-at-Arms to make a shelf for it to put stuff on there. But no, it's just tattered and thrown all over the place. Like she has things to do. I mean, most of the time she's just sitting around like the Maytag repairman waiting for some evil to come out and so she can call on He-Man to take care of it. He-Man, there's evil afoot. Evil. Anyway. Yes, I'm sure he'll be expensive later. And then, of course, before he has a chance to leave with the secrets of Grayskull, he's turned into glass. This is the evil version of him. And shattered. So, I wonder if they're going to make a clear version of him. You know? I don't know. Of course, when he is glass, he is solid. So, I guess I could probably take and put one in this position and scan him in and print him in clear. You know, just make a solid glass statue of one. That'd be kind of fun. Interesting. So there he is. There he was. There's been some fun debates about his head, about his boots, about all kinds of other stuff, about the Snake Men coming out. Wow, it's in the top 25 best episodes set? I didn't know that. I'm feeling a lot better, Eric. Thanks for asking. I appreciate it. Thanks for asking. So what I want to know is how fast did they sell out? Now, I heard somebody tried 50 minutes later and they did not get it. Does anybody here know how fast they sold out? And what was the timeline? I guess I could go to heman.org and check it out. Okay, let's go to heman.org. Heman.org. Whoa, if I spell He-Man right, it might actually help. Who knows what I'll end up there. All right, and let's see the people. Today's posts. Mike Fee says 30 minutes. Somebody else, Green Varsh, has heard 30 minutes but don't know. Jeff said it was within an hour. Let's take a look. I'm sure people are talking about it. Did I already pass it? It's got to be right on top. I mean, it's a new figure, right? I mean, people should be ecstatic and buying this and complaining they couldn't get it. Let's see. Interesting. I must have missed it. There's no way it's not in the top. Okay. I guess I will go to page 2 and see if we see it there. Oh. If you guys see it, oh, here we go. No, that's something else. Okay, page 2. Let's try this again. What? How can I have a page 2 but not match? Okay. So here's how we find it if we can't find it. Is if you... Let's see. Really? No one's talking about it? Maybe it's just in Origins General News. Maybe it's just in there. Oh yeah, they just put it in the General News. I don't see anybody mentioning. Oh, someone said 45. There's about 34. Someone posted 11:34 Central. It was sold out. I checked a minute later, and indeed, it was sold out. So 34 minutes, according to this person. So I guess that's the only time we got. Cool. Cool, cool. And in case you want to see the actual website, sold out. You can click it so you can see how it's sold out. No. How could it be? Yeah. They might release him again with tan, because he's supposed to be tan, right? Or his armor. As you can see in the actual cartoon, his armor is gold or tan or something. It's Trula Chase figure. Scalpers is the biggest reason why only Origins fans. It's so hard to find. You know what? You know what? Let's just see. How bad is it? Okay, I'm gonna go to Fleabay. I'm gonna search for this guy. I know I shouldn't do this because it's gonna cause hate and discontent. But here we go. eBay. You know what? I'm gonna go undercover. eBay.com. All right. Dun dun dun. Look at that. 37 items. 124, 69, 50. Crazy. Crazy. Let's go by highest first. Who is this guy? If you're on my if you are on my video feed right now, please leave. If you're this guy, selling it for $125, but it's free shipping. Woo! 80, 80, 69, 65, 62, 59. There's one from Canada, but then the shipping's $23. 51, 50, 62, 49. Let's see the cheapest one. It's getting cheaper as you go down. Oh, here's a guy, a little more reasonable. $32. But his shipping's a little high, $16.10. But I know it's still higher than what it was, but considering you have to pay shipping and tax and everything else, that's probably a little closer. There we go, 27. This guy's got 3 of them. 26, it's going down. And then this is a sponsored one, so it's out of order. And here's a sponsored one. These guys paid extra to make sure theirs popped up on top. $124.99 for the high, and $26 plus your $16 for shipping for the low. So there you go. There are some people that aren't scalping completely, and there are some that definitely are. Crazy. Crazy. Well, I'm glad I got 2 of them. One for customizing and one to leave alone. I'm actually thinking about making him the guy in the yellow armor that does the tug-of-war. Being he already has yellow armor. I know the tug-of-war guy has like Prince Adam armor. I don't care. He's yellow. I'll give him a rope and we'll call him good. I'll swap out his head and he'll be my tug-of-war guy. Hey Juan Solo, thanks for joining us. We were just reminiscing about how people bought a ton and stuck them on eBay right away. 28 of them. I wish they would do a Hero, Son of He-Man show. Yeah, I suppose they could do that. I got 3, 2 for me, and 1 for a friend. Nice one, Solo. Hey, Green Vash, thanks for joining us. Yes, the bots definitely do cause problems. I did notice, so they had some pretty tight captchas on these ones trying to buy them. And they did survive 30 minutes, so it wasn't like they sold out like Sunman did in like 10 seconds. That was crazy. And again, it might have been because not everybody knew about it. That might have been the issue. And you know, I was thinking more about these shoes. It could be the 3D printed. That's why they have the designs on them like that. It's just the artifacts from the printing process or something. I mean, they do look like some kind of weird design, but maybe they are just standard Kildor boots. Because in the picture, there's no designs on his shoes. So I'm guessing that's not a purposeful thing. I was just hoping for Rio Blast. Rio Blast. Speaking of Rio Blast, here is that part I'm working on that I showed you guys earlier. See, there it is. Ooh, ah. And then, of course, I'll add all the holes and stuff to it. And then down here is my virtual MP3 player to make sure it fits into the slot. So there is my start of it. I got to add all kinds of cool little pieces on there, like all the rivets and all the lines and everything else. But I'm first going to mirror it before I add all the details on there, because I want each side to look a little different. And then of course I have to add the supports in the back. I have to stick it in there and measure the height to make sure there's enough room for the chair to slide underneath with the MP3 player in it. So I may have to adjust those so they fit. Anyway, I'll stop talking about my Rio Blast. I'm just excited about getting that done. No, I didn't see Jimmy last night on his show. Is that Jimmy Fallon? Or a different Jimmy? I wish they would have kept his original wristbands and belt. Yeah, I think, like people mentioned before, this was a quick figure. I really think this is just 3D printed, just until they get them made. Because you can see this roughness right here. I don't think it's going to actually come with that roughness like that. There's no way. So they just used parts they already had. And I think that's why I was wrong about the shoes. Because why would they make special shoes just for him? Unicron, it's okay if you're late, man. Yep, that's fine, Black Phoenix. We will stick to He-Man stuff. There's enough stuff in the world already. All right, very cool. I cannot wait for Lady Slither. That's going to be really cool. Hopefully they make all these people we see here on this back art cart. All right, so let me see. Did anybody not get it who wanted to get it that's here? Let me take a look and see if I see anybody. Wish they would have kept the... Oh, I read that one already. Video Fox got his. Nice, yeah. The Dragon Lord stuff, Dragon Lord, whatever it is, was pretty cool figures. I actually had them in my cart last night, and I found out the website has them cheaper. So, anybody that bought on Big Bad Toy Store, sorry about that. I found out from one of the posters on here that it was actually cheaper at Big Bad at their actual website, but they charge you more for shipping though. Set my alarm for 8:55. Chinvo, great idea. Chinovo. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. Plundar the Destroyer. Feelings got theirs. Okay, who was the purple bunny from the guy earlier? That was actually from an episode where He-Man gets sent to a different dimension and it's overrun by this giant pink bunny called Plundar, and yeah, it's from one of the Filmation cartoons. Not too many fans appreciate the deeper Filmation characters. Yes, Snake Mountain will be cool. I don't know how they're going to make it, though. Are they going to make it look, for Snake Mountain, look like the classic Snake Mountain you got from Super 7? Or are they going to make it look like the original Snake Mountain we got from the 80s? Or are they going to make it look like the model that we saw? Or more like the cartoon from Filmation? So I'm really curious to see what they do. Now, I'm guessing that they're probably just going to make it just like the original 80s one. Because that's what they did with Snake Mountain. Castle Grayskull. So that's what I'm guessing. But I really hope they do something more with it and just bring out the exact same style they had back in the 80s. But we'll see. We'll see what they come up with. They'll make it look vintage. It's Mattel. Come on, cheap. Oh. Had the work, missed the sale. Glad to hear supplies lasted longer than Sunman and comic style Triclops. I hope to make a figure out of. Oh, yes. Garth would be a fun one. Especially if it came in a 2-pack, the before and the after. That would rock. To have the crazy bug head, skinny armed Garth, and then have the big muscle bound Garth that looks kind of like Buzz Off, sort of, with a human face. Another guy I'd like to see is that general guy. Oh, I forget his name now. He wears gray armor and he has gray skin. General Tartan? General Tartan, I think his name is. That'd be cool. Black Star would be fun too. Black Star. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and end this exciting video, unless you guys have other questions. Just for kicks, let's pull up Snake Mountain before I end this. And see all the different variations. I hope if I spelt it right. There's a Snake Mountain in Washington? That's funny. Okay, images. So, I'm guessing that it's gonna look just like the toy we got from the 80s, like this. That would kind of stink. But I could see them doing that. I wouldn't mind if we got something that looked like the Super 7 one. But again, with this extra piece sticking way up the top, I don't see them doing that. Ooh, look at this. That looks pretty cool. I guess this does stick up past the top, but again, it's a separate piece you build on, so it's not quite so. Now, of course, we would all love to see this. This would be a cool Snake Mountain, but would not be very feasible. Yeah, hopefully the bridge is wider. The bridge from Super 7 was ridiculous. It was so small. You'd think it'd be huge because the castle's huge, but they made it so small. The bridge from the old one is actually bigger and longer than the bridge from Super 7. So you can see it here. Look how itty bitty that bridge is. It's like 2 steps. Where the other one is actually, you know, 7 or 8 steps across. I've been tempted to go back and see if there's some way to, but even if you did make this bigger, you still have the problem of there's only so much area there. So yep, this is probably what we're gonna get. At least if they made the snake a little different. You know, if they made the snake different. Now, I know the idea is the original one was the jungle playset. Let's take a look at this. I don't have my book on me to show you guys. Besides that, you couldn't see my book anyways. It's on my screen. So let's see the... There it is. So here was the original playset idea. And so it's that they're in the jungle and all this cool stuff. Let's see. Open image, a new tab. There we go. And so there's He-Man over there, and you can see Zodak hiding in the cave, and a waterfall and a rock. And here's why that big holes in the bottom of Snake Mountain is because a boulder's supposed to go there, And I'm guessing you probably push the button and it pushed the boulder out, which is why that hole's right next to it on the side. Which is kind of funny because we have that hole there, but for no purpose. You know, so it's kind of weird. And so you can get attacked by the snake, fall in the pit. It's kind of like an Indiana Jones toy, you know. Indy, you got the rolling rocks. And of course they have like a fortress over here with guns mounted in the inside the... And this would be a fun playset. You know, there's a cave right there too. And this, you know, it's got, looks like 4 sections. Looks like it's just longer than the other one was. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not sections. Maybe it's just one big long piece. But that'd been really cool. Yep, this would have been a totally kick playset. Oh, so what they did was they took this half and then half of another toy they were designing and put them together and made Snake Mountain. So that's why this side doesn't look at all like Snake Mountain, but this side looks just like it. Because this side was totally redesigned with the face and the shelf and everything else. But, you know, this would have been a lot of fun. That Snake Mountain's ugly. Yeah, this was never meant to be Snake Mountain. This was meant to be a jungle playset. And then they turned it into Snake Mountain later on, using just this half. So as a jungle playset and not Snake Mountain, it's pretty cool. But yeah, as Snake Mountain, it doesn't match at all. It's not purple and black and red. So there you go. The jungle playset. Oh, of course we're going to have to get... the Eternia playset someday. What is this? Look at that. If this fits our figures, that'd be kind of fun for a jungle playset. Interesting. Anyway. Let's see. Okay. That's kind of cool. It's pretty small though. Oh well. Anyway, I've been spending a lot of time on here. You guys are probably getting tired of me. Origin, Savage, He-Man, and that jungle set would go good together. Yes. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with Mattel trying to get these figures out. I don't know why it's so difficult, you know. And then they finally released a figure we don't all want it, but they made us want it because they made it, you know. In reality, that is so funny. What the heck? I've been had, man. Because if this figure was in the store, I might not pick him up. I might have walked right by him and could care less. Could care less. Yeah. I couldn't care less. I don't know. I always mix up which one you say. Let's see if I couldn't care less. Yeah, couldn't care less. I couldn't care less. I would just walk by him with no problem at all. But since they made him an exclusive figure, and I only found out about him just yesterday, oh, I gotta get him. And I got him. I got 2 on order. Who knows? Maybe I'll sell both of them. I mean, you think about it, there's not a lot to them. I mean, hopefully it's helmet's removable. If it's helmet's removable, that'd be cool. We'll see. But, you know, I probably would not have bought them. Because, of course, it would be cool to use his parts to put them on a Classics figure. Using the head and armor on a Classics might be kind of cool. Because I wouldn't mind having him in Classics. But for Origins, I kind of want to stick to my main 11, which I've kind of blown way past that already. And it's funny, he has 2 closed hands because he has an axe and a sword. So you can double wield. Anyway, like, subscribe, tell your friends. I will see you guys next video. Let me play my outro. And that is it.